Sheriff Station Deputy Shalip, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling from Geoffrey's restaurant in Malibu.
Oh, Mitrice was a joy growing up. She was such a ball of energy.
She was a beauty queen.
Mitrice Richardson for a week.
Missing in this area, please.
Not pick up the phone and say, hey.
For belts, bra, and jeans.
Is when we uncovered one of Mitrice's finger bones.
Obtain every single document in the hands of the Los Angeles Police Department.
He's lying.
September 16, 2009, Malibu, California. A routine booking becomes a release no one can undo. Her phone and wallet sit in a towed car. A mother calls twice, asking deputies to wait for morning. After midnight, the door swings open. By sunrise, a backyard sighting, then silence. One decision, too many questions. This is Tragedy Revisited. Before the headlines, there was Mitrice Richardson, 24, raised in Covina in Los Angeles County, a 2008 psychology graduate of Cal State Fullerton, working as an executive assistant in Santa Fe Springs. A real person, loved working, building her life. That evening, she chooses Geoffrey's Malibu, a cliffside spot known for ocean views. Staff and patrons notice behavior that doesn't track. Odd comments, joining a table she didn't know, talking in circles. A valet recalls her car in disarray. At one point, she slips into his car and flips through CDs. Concern grows. When the bill comes, she can't pay. Deputies are called, partly because she can't pay the bill and partly because staff believe she's in crisis.
Sheriff Station Deputy Shalip, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling from Geoffrey's restaurant in Malibu. We have a guest here who is refusing to pay her bill, and we think she sounds really crazy. She may be on drugs or something. We are wondering if someone could come by and pick her up.
Okay, well, what's the address there?
It's 27400 Pacific Coast Highway.
And is she a white, black, Asian, Hispanic?
She's a young black girl. She's probably in her 20s.
Okay, what's she wearing?
She's wearing a black t-shirt and I think blue jeans.
Deputies arrive. A field sobriety check shows not intoxicated. But in her car, they find a small amount of marijuana. She's arrested on suspicion of defrauding an innkeeper for the unpaid tab and possession, and tow her car with her purse and phone inside. Mitrice is fingerprinted and photographed at the Lost Hills Sheriff Station in Agora Hills. That night, her mother calls the station on a recorded line and expresses her concern to a deputy about her daughter's welfare.
I am calling. I'm a little frazzled right now. I understand my daughter is being brought into the station. Mitrice Richardson, have they made it to the station yet? And she's been booked.
Okay, do you know where she's coming from?
It's some restaurant out in Malibu, and I didn't even think to get the name. The manager's name is...
The only place we have somebody that's in custody that they just announced on the radio that they're coming up is from Geoffrey's in Pacific Coast Highway. It's the only female that's being brought up to the station as we speak. They actually just put it on the radio right before you called.
She shared that she would pick up her mentally unwell daughter if deputies were planning to release her that night. This was an attempt to avoid her daughter being released in an unfamiliar area at night without a car.
Okay. I'm her mother, and are you guys going to book her and then release her on her own recognizance tonight? Because it's dark, she doesn't have a car, and I don't want her wandering out. I'm totally just taken aback because this is so out of character for her. Yeah. And you'll see when she comes in, she's well spoken. I think the only way I will come and get her tonight is if you guys are going to release her tonight. If she's going to be held in custody for some type of arraignment tomorrow, then I will wait until tomorrow. She definitely has no place, she's not from that area, and I would hate to wake up to a morning report, girl lost somewhere with her head chopped off. So I guess I would have to come and get her. Oh, my God.
The officer shared that she should not be released until morning. Later, a watch commander returns a call. The message is the same. Hold her until morning.
Yeah, we're in Agoura Hills. The only thing is, at least in the station here, she will be separated, so nobody's going to be with her. So at least that's, the plus thing, so you don't have to worry about her safety.
I feel safe with her being in custody. It's being released, but I'm worried about it. It's crazy out here. All right, well, then I will more than likely call and touch bases with you guys a little bit later.
And she'll call you as soon as she comes in, too.
After midnight, around 12:15 a.m. to 12:30 a.m., Mitrice is released. A lobby seat to wait until morning was offered. She declined. She walks out into Canyon Dark without a phone, without money, and without her car. Around 6:30 a.m. in Montenito, a homeowner looks out and sees a woman in his backyard. Resting, she says. Then she's gone before deputies arrive.
Sheriff Station Office, can I help you? Yeah, hi. Hey, this is Smith at Cold Canyon. We had a prowler walking around through the backyard here.
What's she look like? White, black, Hispanic?
A tall, slim black woman with afro hair, very skinny. And I think she was wearing maybe jeans or tight pants with a t-shirt.
Karen Smith spoke with us by phone.
And I saw somebody sitting on the top step of the 6 railroad ties that we have in the backyard. I called down and said, "Are you okay?" And the answer was, "Yes, I'm just resting." And by the time we went around to the other window, she was gone.
Searches multiply. Flyers blanket utility poles. Helicopters skim canyons. Winter presses in, and the map of where Mitrice might be grows wider and colder, and every tip is a door that opens to another empty room. 11 months later, in August 2010, 2 park rangers take a difficult path into a ravine locals call Dark Canyon. In the brush, they find skeletal, partially mummified remains. Identification confirms it's Mitrice Richardson. Miles from the Malibu Lost Hills station. Cause and manner of death undetermined. She is naked. Her belt, bra, and jeans lie hundreds of feet down the ravine. Socks, shoes, panties, shirt, never found. The scene handling draws fire. Deputies airlifted the remains before the coroner processed the site, a move later criticized. Years after, a state review filed no charges. In public statements, authorities leaned away from foul play towards non-criminal explanations. Exposure, dehydration, an accidental fall, even anaphylactic shock from poison oak. Some officials and experts also floated venom scenarios like rattlesnake bites. However, homicide was never declared. But the nudity and clothing pattern raised hard questions. Critics note that animals or a flash flood don't explain a belt unbuckled, a bra unhooked, and garments turning up hundreds of feet away. Clothing usually stays on a body even in water. Every natural scenario starts at the same place. Mitrice was out there after midnight, on foot, with no phone, no money, and no car. The Canyon can debate how. It can't answer why she was there at all. Mitrice's family sued.
This magical lawsuit will allow me to obtain every single document in the hands of the Los Angeles Police Department.
And years later, a settlement arrives, but settlements aren't answers.
Many reports that there was no wrongdoing in what happened to Mitrice. Mitrice's case is not solved. Her case needs to be investigated because it needs to be said that what happened to her was wrong.
Hold on to the lens that matters. A young woman showing possible mental health distress. A mother who asked for mourning. A midnight release with no phone, no money, no car. The record is what it is, and the questions it raised are why we're here. What's your take on this case? Drop it in the comments. If you've been drawn into the story, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know which case you think we should revisit next. This is Tragedy Revisited. Stay curious, stay compassionate, and rewind responsibly.